All right, let's get after it. We need to get this rolling with only 9 days left. So we gotta go. Uh-oh, that's not good. Don't like that. The socket broke. See that? Socket cracked. This just got real spicy. I hope this isn't a leading indicator of how the rest of the fucking build's gonna go. Oh, let's go! See how rounded that fucker is? See what I'm saying? It took the points right off it. What sucks is if you break that, like if that gets stuck on there, you basically have to go in there and cut the whole wheel up to get it off. So I'm thankful that that came off. I'm thanking my lucky stars that we don't have to cut some shit off today. Yeah, that's not supposed to be like that at all.
He refuses to use the tool we have for this.
Because the tool sucks.
No, it doesn't. The tool's amazing.
You're lying to me. When they're this gross.
Yeah, we're great. Fucking easy.
So we got all the rest of the exhaust off except for that big awkward piece that Banker was talking about. So
Using a chrome extension on an impact. Go film him.
Dustin's trying to be a bad boy.
What you want? What you got? Picture of Dustin holding a kitten, but having a chrome extension on an impact. And the caption is, when she says she likes bad boys.
Fast.
You just keep going. Did we not run any extensions on these things?
Just one or two, I think.
This, kids, is why you do it all at once the first time.
We did it all at once the first time. Now we're doing it again.
So what are you doing?
Right now I'm trying to get this stupid plug out so I can get this harness disconnected because it's attached to the bed. Because we're taking the bed off. Oh, those gotta all get disconnected too. Son of a biscuit. I'm just gonna take a nap. Goodbye. We're taking it off so we can get to the frame rail so we can do the brake lines and the lift pump and all of that good shit.
Oh, you're going all in.
Oh yeah, that whole fucking pile of stuff over there. I gotta move this. We want to get the bed off so that way we can get access to like the top of the fuel tank, all the lines, all of that good stuff. I guess we'll see. Hey, y'all are lucky I just took the fucking aluminum box out of their bed. There you go. All right, camera back. Bring her down. Beautiful. You're good. Thank you. We're gonna take the busted ass grill out. Goodbye. I don't think there's any bolts. I think it's just, yep, it is just the push tabs. These little guys, that's why these two are broke already. These tabs break. They're really fancy, like mine. It breaks right here when you're going to Gatlinburg, and then you have no grill piece. Done with that. Moving on. I think I gotta get this fixed because that's not supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be sealed. So then you don't get no moisture in there. Oh, Banker is the man. When you wired all these up, you wired them up to clips? Bro, what a guy. What a f***ing guy.
What you doing?
Oh my God, trying to get this thing out. You wanna try this? I can't get this bulb out. There you go. The boxes are marked. The headlights say head. See, this one says head on it. Head, and the other one says head on it.
Oh.
You did good work.
Somebody was smart enough to do
Yes, that was you. Okay, what's next?
So the track bars,
Track bars, wheel rings, exhaust.
wheel rings like lights.
Yep.
Okay.
New wheels and tires, obviously.
Yep.
Bumper, hopefully, maybe, if we can get it cleaned up and prepped for paint and painted in time.
In 8 days.
Yep.
You better open it and prep it now.
Yep. So first and foremost, along with the bumper, boy Jesse hooked me up with some Speed Demon lights. This thing looks good. I'm actually super impressed. The build quality on this is really nice. It looks solid. You know, some of these light bars you get are not so good, but this one looks fantastic. That worked. Yeah, yeet! Ooh, baby. Okay. You ready to unwrap this thing? Hell yeah. This thing looks absolutely killer. I'm super hyped. This thing looks good. I like it.
Looks a lot better with some paint on it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think once you get it painted, it'll be a lot better. Now comes the fun part of sanding all of this shit out. I'm gonna go through and take out all the original manufacturing marks, all the cross hatching and stuff from the original grind down, and get it all cleaned up. I'm doing the fun job of taking out the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 little itty bitty Allen bolts that hold it all together. Uh oh, Jesse told me to call him.
Have you tested it, done anything with it yet?
We have not. I'm actually standing in front of it right now. I'm just getting it cleaned up and ready for paint here.
You're gonna put the lower bottom bolt in the mount and just snug it.
Okay.
And then the top bolt in the mount, the top factory frame bolt will go in, but loose, do not tighten it.
Okay.
And then hammer those two, the bolts tight, the top and bottom bolts, hammer them tight, drill the remaining holes, the strength of the mount. Makes sense?
Yep.
20 lights in your bed.
Okay, well that seems a little excessive.
Can we just like hook these up to a tail light?
Oh, just in the bed?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Just put it on like a push button rock light switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Need paint. Painted them.
Now they're just drilling through 1/2-inch plate steel for your ass.
Oh, that feels a little better. So anyway, see how loose this is? We're trying to eliminate that. So you get these cool little fingers that go in here, like so, and then you pin them like so, and then they keep it from bouncing around.
What are you doing exactly?
Trying to get the fucking bar in there. Grab a big hammer, beat the fuck out of it. Why is there metal shavings all over the ground?
I got a steel toe.
I guess so.
It's way too big.
Oh,
Significantly too big.
look out! I got this side. It's gonna get the shit beat out of it anyway. I use my stuff, remember?
No.
Yeah, now that one. But before I had this wiggle and that wiggle.
I couldn't stand the noise, so I put these bars on here.
It's not the noise, it's the whole trailer kicking around back there.
Good thing we put these support bars in so their chits doesn't rattle.
I'm so done with them. How do ball joints look? They still good?
Yeah.
No warranty issues? I didn't figure they would because they're kryptonite.
We're just flipping the ball joints over to get a better angle on the upper control arms. So we had them flipped on the bottom side, which is where you normally put them on a lift kit. There's too much angle.
Should give us a little bit better angles. We shouldn't be so up, we should be flat now.
More flatter.
All right.
Okay, you can let it down now. Maybe not quite so quickly.
This guy, swear to God, no good. Okay, this is literally some hot fucking garbage. Basically, I'm running along this ABS sensor here, and then I just asked him, now that I'm to the frame rail, do I want to go under these hard brake lines or go just straight up? The ultimate goal is to fish it up here by the firewall, right? Because that's where we're going to connect everything together. And then we'll go top side and fish them up from the bottom and kind of trace them up, so.
On that first thread off.
Okay. Okay, I can do that.
Realize. super fun, but the good news is they're massive. Usually they just fit around the brakes, but these are,
hello?
they very, very, very much fit around the brakes. Makes life a little easier, to be honest. Dustin, you got 24s for this thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Good, because I think your wheel lights are 22s.
Those are on. We got them. Those are on, and then headlights will also be on once they're installed. I want to do easy stuff, but we're all out of the easy stuff now. We're into the hard stuff.
Truck, up. Probably good.
Look at that pathetic, tiny little fuel tank.
Okay, put your lift pump in it.
Hate bleeding brakes. It's not fun. It just takes forever.
Takes forever, and everything on this truck is crusty.
This isn't the first time either of us have had rework on this truck, motherfucker. I'm not taking that. You're not gonna get much more than that, though.
Really? Oh, that's enough.
Okay, cool. I could never tell if you're angry with me, frustrated with the project, or just content.
I'm never content. I'm just thinking, the universe,
No.
why the f rock lights don't have wiring that you can just trim. This is the pump.
This is what's called a lift pump. So this guy basically sits here, pulls diesel out of the tank, brings it in here, separates it out so there's no air or contaminants in it, and then supplies, I believe it's 8 PSI of clean, beautiful diesel fuel all the way up to the front of the truck, where then the CP3, the injection pump, can grab it, pressurize it in the rail, and then into the old cylinders, and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Because we're trying to put the steering gearbox in, but to do that, we got to get the center link to drop down off the pitman arm, so we can get this all out. We got to get these fuckers off, so we can get the puller in there to put pressure on it and beat the shit out of it, so we can get the pop out. And once we get that out, then we can take the center link out. Then we can try to get this fucker out, but we got to come in from the top and take the boost tube off, and then maybe, hopefully, we can put it all back together.
Absolute trash, Dustin.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Jesus Christmas.
Hey!
Can you turn the wheel the other way, please?
Sure.
No, the other way. Yeah, there.
Now what?
You can't make this shit up. I need a flashlight and a trace.
A flashlight and a trace?
Yep. This sums up this truck in a fucking nutshell.
The fucking polar's too short. Are you goddamn kidding me?
Well, as soon as I put pressure on it, it started leaking power steering fluid.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just waiting for the waterfall. It's all corroded. Like you couldn't take it apart if you wanted to. My power steering line.
When I close my eyes, I see 3 of these Duramaxes. It's called a nightmare.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. You told me I should buy this one.
Well, I mean, given the other options.
Yeah, we didn't listen for the budget. We didn't have a lot of options.
Are you towing Alex's Ferrari?
Yes, sir. Well, that thing will make it regardless. It sits on the trailer. If this thing goes to shit, I'll just rent the truck from Enterprise and take it, you know, rip it the rest of the way down there. Oh, it's not fun. It doesn't look nearly as cool, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
You can start actually bolting in the brackets because I got that first hole. Well, you gotta put the motors on the two first.
Oh, look at that!
Your rocker is on a slope. So your factory pinch weld would also be on a slope, except your ones you have now are literally a straight L. So it'll be interesting to see how we can get all of that to line up properly.
Why did they send me a tube?
I'm gonna cry.
What?
That right there means that we have to tap into the doors.
Not that hard to run wires through the factory boot because we did it for my mirrors. It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
Here's my morning. So we figured out last week that all of the reference points for the amp step install instructions don't exist anymore. So we went through every other Cateye that's here. So the only person with original rockers is Brad on his Duramax that he stores during the winter. He agreed to bring it into work today so we could take some measurements.
This morning I went to go drive the truck to work and the batteries were dead.
So I had to pull these measurements in his driveway underneath his truck in the fucking cold. So that's how my morning went. But we got them marked out and drilled. It'll be interesting to see how they fit. I don't like it. I want to go back. Let's see if that, it's a solid freaking weld right there.
Can't be an expert in everything.
Well, who would have thought you were gonna put amp steps on a farm truck? I mean, goddamn weld again.
Yeah, those rocker panels.
It's right at this hole. You just need to grind that out of there.
That should work.
Oh, that's much better.
He's like, I'm hoping to get it painted early week. And I was like, please let me know. And then I messaged him this morning and I have heard nothing.
Good. Hopefully it's not done.
Off. It can't be that bad to put on, is it?
No, it's just, I have that whole truck to build yet.
So today is Tuesday. We put the wheels back on it last night so we could put it on the ground. So, I mean, it's gonna be tight, right? We'll be buttoning it up tomorrow and we load tomorrow night because we leave Thursday morning, but we're doing okay. It's not as bad as I originally thought it was. Bleeding the power steering system. So basically there's a reservoir, it's just a little bitty reservoir up here and on the pump. And we put two new lines in from the hydro boost to the gearbox and the gearbox return. So they're empty, right? So you have to fill it with fluid and then turn the wheel to essentially create pressure and vacuum in the lines, and you suck all that fluid down through it. And then when you fire it, it's gonna suck a bunch of fluid down because that pump is spinning, and so it's pressurizing the system. Does it at least make noise when I turn the filter on? Or like when I turn the key on? We're gonna try this before he calls. Jesus, Cody Banker. See if she starts.